our new crest of ascension. No ordinary tools or materials will do. He will require Hephaestus, Genesis of Aeons, hammer of the first forge light. It sits at the shrine to the first forge light in the eternal forge. The Forsworn have taken over this forge to create their own endless Centurion army. You must meet Mykonikos at the forge, push back the Forsworn, and retrieve Phaestus for our own uses. It's basically Hephaestus, but they took the H off of it. That's funny.
We all serve a greater good.
Come! Who knows how the Forsworn abuse my forge? They must not harm my sacred Phaestus too.
Retrieving Phaestus is of utmost importance. Go with haste.
Do not concern yourself with failure, Grandmaster. Rather, focus on rising every time you fall. Good to see you again, Grandmaster.
Seeker, I left you in charge. Where are my forge hands?
The Forsworn overran us, took them away. Could only save your Goliath.
We shall have words later. We must get the hammer back now. I am a busy steward.
Hulong, can you believe what the Forsworn have done to my forge? We must find Phaestus and halt their operation.
Oh, you have value.
I will locate Phaestus. In the meantime, task for you. The Forsworn use my forge to make their Centurion army. Their vile intentions warp the metals we use. Destroy their Centurions, take their parts, smelt them down in the forge to purify the metals, then return to me. I need much metal for my plan.
I will locate Phaestus. You collect metals. No scratches, no imperfections.
I help.
Mykonikos left me in charge, but I am no fighter, could not stop the Forsworn. Mykonikos is no ordinary steward. He is wise, talented, the smartest of us all, also very particular. He cannot work without his tools. The Forsworn scattered them around the forge. You need to rebuild Crest? Retrieve his tools. You, Mawwalker. The forge was bustling, many forge hands on task. Then Forsworn came. Some followed their demands, turned to their side. But not all. Yes, rescue forge hands so they can aid us. Work to be done.
Time is precious.
Farewell.
will end quickly. Too much damage. Prepare for combat.
Good to see you again, Grandmaster.
Your conduct is unacceptable. That cannot be covered.
Good luck, Grandmaster.
A special pair of clamps with a soul steel core capable of holding true against massive force. Mykonikos describes the smell as inspirational. He cannot work without it.
Cleanse yourself in battle.
Reacts to the heat of an anima brazier to create a drift globe used for precise smithing. And another thing, have you seen what they have done to my forge? The surrounding stairs are covered in soot, and the flame is precisely 3.5 degrees too hot.
You bear interesting craftsmanship.
I understand what the Forsworn do not. Perfection is necessary for success. You must take care of your tools and resources. I keep my resources here. The Forsworn stole from me. I cannot let this stand. The smelting process seems to have removed all traces of the Forsworn's magic. We shall use this metal for many purposes, for the crest, and for my Goliath.
Clean up after yourself.
I cannot work in these conditions. The soul steel clamps, the sparkling drift globe core, and the grace petal incense burner. Sika sent you to retrieve my tools. She knows what I need to be productive.
Some say I am
What can I
particular.
do?
I say thorough.
You did it! Many forge hands returned today. Maybe one day the rest return too? We will help.
We've got a
The
schedule.
forge hands return. Get operations up and running. There's work to do. New ideas for Centurion upgrades.
Sika reports the Forsworn are widespread. They are not only took over our production, but the Rise as well. They organize their armies from the cliffs. Send word back to their leaders. They've ransacked our shrine to the first Forge Light and took her hammer. My hammer! Defeat their commander. Retrieve Phaestus. You must go now!
I simply demand perfection.
You could have joined us! If you seek your end quickly, I will allow it!
With Phaestus, I will create Centurions strong enough to crush the Archon herself!
So long as you remain determined, there can be no true defeat.
have to crush the Archon herself!
Good to see you again, Grandmaster.
What marvels exist on your world?
Without Phaestus, we cannot work on the crest. Phaestus, Genesis of Aeons, blessed instrument of the first Forge Light, conduit in the creation of the first Centurions and the Spires of Ascension. Phaestus returns! Glorious day! Many thanks, friend. This hammer has been passed down for eons. It belongs in my masterful hands. Before returning to the hold, one more thing to do. Defeat the Forsworn and their Centurion army. This Goliath here can help with just that, my finest creation yet. I need an extra pair of
A
hands.
kite cannot
Yours
fly
will do.
unless the wind blows against it, Grandmaster.
Oh, good questions only.
I am ready to aid you.
I have high standards. I built this Goliath with a special core. Now, with Phaestus, I can bind my soul to him. Seeker, keep watch. Hero, apply the reinforced armor.
Yes, Forge Light. Too much! Mechanicos, you hurt yourself!
Need more anima. Friend, help me.
Good luck, Grandmaster.
I awaken.
I feel his power within me. I name him Braun. You speak to the Forge Light Prime, master of Bastion development.
A partner that embodies my inner strength. A worthy Centurion indeed.
Leave me to my magnificent. Braun's strength is my strength. Ours.
What was that?
Centurions, advance! Destroy the intruders!
Centurions will overwhelm us!
Not to worry. I know what to do. Everyone, hop on. Intriguing weapon. May I inspect?
The Forsworn mobilize. We cannot allow them to march. Attune to Braun. Share your power with him. Between the three of us, we shall destroy this new Centurion army.
Return, lend Braun your power. Your bond will strengthen him. Good opportunity to measure combat prowess. Onward!
I love it. There's stewards hanging all over it.
quickly. Everything
You will be purified. Critical damage.
Resistance is ill-advised. Salvage is complete. Resistance is ill-advised.
Stay where you are.
My path is complete.
Dismantle it for the Archon! Fortans ready for launch!
You shall go no further. This will end quickly.
Dismantle it, for Sworn thoroughly routed. Let us return. You bear interest in craftsmanship? Show.
Exhilarating. Brawn grows stronger with your power. With Phaestus in hand, we can start building Crest. Let us return to Elysian Hold, triumphant.
Braun and I will meet you at Elysian Hold, friend. Seeker, you are in charge. No forsworn attacks.
Try my best!
Where are we going today, Grandmaster?
Mykonikos returned not long ago with his new Centurion. Quite the unique unit. Of course, the return of Phaestus to Kyrian hands is good news indeed. The Archon will be pleased.
What marvels exist on
The
your...
crest is almost complete. I give you the honor of the final touch. You have done much. Please, take Phaestus and give the final blow.
Oh, you have value. But I have more.
You prepared for such honor? Wielding Phaestus is no small feat.
Good luck, Grandmaster.
I will take Phaestus.
A single blow. Use all the power you hold.
Alright, here we go. I love the panda's attack, so that was perfect. It's a perfect final blow.
I am a busy steward.
Perfection. It is beautiful, yes? Not done yet, but much work led to great reward.
I simply demand perfection.
On this day, we take a major step toward repairing the way of the Kyrian.
This new crest will make Ascended even stronger than before.
We may need them. My watchers tell me Thenios' suspicions of Lasonia leading the Forsworn have come to pass. And Uther as well, I am afraid.
I shall inform the Archon. Rest until we decide our next steps.
Come, Brock. We enjoy fruits of labor.
Phalanx is considered both a worthy companion and a lithe opponent to test one's reflexes against.
You have questions?
An expected visitor. One Alexandros Mograine of Maldraxxus is meeting with the Paragon of Courage in Archon's Rise. Xandria has requested you join them. The two worked together recently to repel a nascent secondary assault on the Temple of Courage. Xandria seems to trust him well enough, so we have granted him access to the hold. For now. I suspect they will not stay here long. You should make haste.
Remain humble.
I will honor our accord. Gormor will fall by our combined might.
What do you need?
Welcome, brave soul.
Good. Now we can begin the mission. Mograine has rallied the House of the Chosen to strike at Margrave Garmal and his House of Constructs. They grow in strength with each passing day. This may be our only chance. We will join them on the field of battle. We will have justice for the fallen at my temple, as well as Mograine's own fallen kin. Rendezvous at Spider's Watch within Maldraxxus' northern reaches. We will move from there.
We shall see soon enough.
Can I come with, please? No? No, I can't come with? Okay. Guess I gotta go physically fly there. Cue Benny Hill music. Where am I going? I always run down. It's up here.
Our purpose is clear.
Yeah, I'm just
Peace be upon you. Go.
Laughs in Blizzard, yeah. Quality of life, that doesn't exist. What you're playing World of Warcraft, what is quality of life? More like quality of your money in their bank account.
will stand by you to the end, my paragon.
Speak without fear.
Now we can join our new allies. We are to meet Baroness Draka aboard the Zeracris above this position. Trust our allies' judgment in the battle ahead. True courage is knowing when to rely on the wisdom of others. The plan is simple. Clear out our flanks to ensure Garmal's forces do not interfere with our true goal, then assault the Margrave himself. If we fail in the name of justice.
Serve with courage.
Our allies await in the necropolis above. I am ready.
For the Archon and Bastion. Mograine's kin have proved worthy allies, and know our foe well. We will strike the eastern flank, and they the west. Then we shall converge on Garmal as one.
Good, we're all here. We must move now before the enemy can mount a proper defense. Always ready for battle.
Welcome to Zeracris, Mallwalker. Alexandros and Emeni will lead the chosen assault on the western gate. You and Xandria will direct your forces at the eastern gate. Secure the area and eliminate any resistance. Once both flanks are secured, we can attack Garmal directly.
We have our orders. Fight well, Kyrian of Bastion. My blade is ready.
Thrumka!
Take to the skies, Ascended! For Bastion! This day, we bring justice to our fallen brethren and end the foul work here once and for all. What are those monstrosities? Thank the Archon they are not yet active. For the Archon.
This place is filled with horrors. Horrors we will purge.
Always move forward.
Our forces above cannot fully descend upon this area while the Margrave's crystals cover the sky in destructive blasts. The Margrave's foul butchers work even now to extract the remaining anima from the Kyrian they abducted in their assault on Bastion. We must advance at once. I shall imbue you with the flames of courage so that you may mark the crystals. Once marked, I will destroy them from afar.
We must join the fight above. May the flames of courage guide your blade.
Do you have need of my blade?
Did these fiends show my kin mercy when they attacked Bastion? When they tore my brothers and sisters limb from limb? And used them to create more of these things? No! The butchers of Bastion made clear their hearts that day. They deserve only the eternal darkness that awaits them. Ensure they see it.
Take heart. Hold true.
The torn design document appears to be written by the late surgeon, no, he's not a fish, Surgeon Stitchflesh. The Kyrian flesh improves strength, obedience, and dexterity twofold. Such potential. Now, if subject number 135 succeeds in a proper wing transplant at last, it continues on for some time. You should bring this to Atramidi.
My blade is always ready.
Allow me to read this for a moment.
Hold faith, take heart.
defeat comes.
Well, that plan didn't work. Trying to get them all under the thing so I could literally just destroy it and then it would kill them all, but it didn't work.
This has no place here.
Goes on.
Change Unleash the power of necromancy!
Blood and bone, flesh and stone.
My vengeance upon you! You have my attention.
You have done a great service here. All this bloodshed will not bring them back, but it may spare others the same fate. Within the Hall of Chains lies more abominations that are nearly complete. As we speak, the Margrave's forces work fervently to graft the last pieces of flesh to their horrific visages. If they are allowed to finish their work, the constructs we have destroyed so far will mean little in the final conflict. Our flank will be overrun by a fresh wave of horrors, and the day will be lost. That must not come to pass. Destroy any abominations you come across.
Stand firm and know that we stand.
Did my brother send you?
The scroll you recovered details all manner of horrific ways to integrate fallen Kyrian into Garmal's abomination constructs. It is also incomplete. There must be more of these among Stitchflesh's remaining followers. I saw a number of surgeons and their lackeys retreat into the Hall of Chains just ahead as we arrived. I suspect they hold more of these scrolls. We must ensure that they are never read again.
Stand firm and know that we stand with you.
Welcome, brave soul.
Though we have stopped the creation of more juggernauts, one of their most vile creations yet draws breath. It was born of one of the most pained souls they took from my temple. As I flew above their ranks, I could hear their surgeons chanting its name above the din of combat. Woeblade. It is an affront to all the Kyrians stand for, and an atrocity beyond any other. Mark it with the flames of courage when you engage, and we will help you destroy it.
It is the way.
Is there work to be done? Welcome, friend. Goodbye, my friend. Break you to pieces! Courage.
The western flank is pinned down. Mograine needs reinforcements.
Do you have need
This
of my
foul
blade?
work must be destroyed. Stitch flesh design. Sewing instructions for constructs made from Kyrian flesh. Well done. I will see that these are destroyed personally.
May your courage never...
You have my
May our
attention.
victory bring them peace.
Serve with courage.
Did my sister send you?
Every abomination denied is one less foe to contend with when we face Garmal.
Take heart. Oh.
Be quick.
Alexandros and our Maldraxi allies need reinforcement at the western gate on the Margrave's opposite flank. They are barely holding. Our foes will reinforce our position. Our forces will reinforce our position here and push forward towards Garmal. We must make haste to Mograine. Without both flanks, we cannot hope to achieve victory.
Bring justice to our enemies.
I will right the wrongs of this eternity. Could you fly me to the western gate?
Courage guide your blade. Fight well, brothers and sisters. The Margrave will pay.
Look how they struggle. Soon the flesh of those chosen exiles and their Kyrian pets will be ours to craft.
The Margrave's juggernauts assault Mograine's position below. They are unable to advance.
Fight until our last! We will not go gently into the night! What is my task?
I am glad Cynthia found you so quickly.
Ashes.
We
to
can't
ashes.
advance with those juggernauts bombarding our position. I led a strike against the nearest, but conventional weapons do nothing against their imbued hides. Thankfully, I have an idea. Your old Runeblade can't deal with them as it stands, but if you could purge Garmal's empowered masses and absorb their essence into the blade...
It is in death that we are truly tested.
From strife comes opportunity.
I don't think they really thought that through. I'm pretty sure the people of Maldraxxus, aka the Necrolords, would have the Runeblade and not me, Kyrian. They would just be like, yeah, you can hold on to that old piece of crap, we don't need it. My spies have identified several astral projectors that Margrave Garmal uses to rally his troops in the Stitch Yard. I do not wish for a swarm of frenzied constructs to descend upon us during the final confrontation. Surely you see the wisdom in cutting their fervor. See to it that these projectors are destroyed. We believe them to be along the yard's perimeter.
You are either an asset.
Do you know how
Garmal rocks dominate the skies above, striking at our forces as we advance. The Zerachris can't get into position until they are cleared out. I would take care of them myself, but I'm not much of a flyer. Don't have the balance for it. Take my riding hook and latch onto a rock. Once you're riding, just start hitting it until the job is done.
When in doubt, slaughter everyone. Our Kyrian juggernauts will vanquish all who dare oppose the House of Constructs.
Be upon you.
sure destroy you.
Perhaps your corpse will prove useful. Our new allies have granted us power beyond imagining. Engaging barrels for soon all will be found
I could hear their cries from here. Nice work.
Surely you have
Garmal's influence runs deep in this place, but it will fade more quickly thanks to your efforts.
I will not linger here.
Orders?
This is a long shot, but it just might work.
Trample our
The Zeracrus is nearly in position. Now is the time to strike. We must force Garmal into the open together. Join me on my rock, and we will unleash your Runeblade's power on the Juggernauts. The Margrave will be unable to ignore their deaths. Once he leaves his blighted tower, we can finish him once and for all.
I await the next battle.
Margrave Garmal will die this day. I am ready.
Crexus's will be done. Let us show these fiends the true power of the House of the Chosen. Unleash the Runeblade's power and destroy Garmo's juggernauts once and for all! Hear me, Chosen! Hear me, Kyrian! The time for our final assault is at hand! This land festers. We
Such
must
power.
cauterize the wound.
Such power. Garmal will have no choice but to face us now.
Ambition is nothing without honor.
Our forces have control of the House of Constructs thanks to your intervention. Now all that remains is the fall of the instigator themselves, Garmal. Margrave Garmal. This battle has been long in the making, Hulong. I am at your side without hesitation. Let us go to this monster. We will join Xandria to see him slain.
Forward! For Maldraxxus! For Bastion! For the Shadowlands!
I have been ready since they sacked my temple.
It is time.
It is the way.
Draka stands...
For Maldraxxus! For Bastion! For the Shadowlands!
Okay. Draka stands ready to unleash the power of Zeracris upon Garmal. We need only buy her time to focus its weapon. What we do now would do for all of us. Bastion and Maldraxxus have both lost many to these fiends. We will not be defeated easily, but united, our forces will finally bring him to justice.
For the Archon and
Garmal will not escape our vengeance. Are you ready? I'm ready to assist you.
always move forward.
Let us see this done.
Is this all you could muster? I had hoped for a proper meal.
Bluster all you like. It is time to pay for your crimes.
You mistake foolishness for bravery, Kyrian. You tread in our domain.
Give up this madness. The Primus would not stand for this.
We should have raided Bastion ages ago. The Primus held us back.
Your betrayal sealed your fate. Justice will be done.
A barony for the one who brings us the Paragon's husk.
Your chance to surrender. Now we will avenge Crexus with your blood.
Crexus was a fool. He paid the price for defying us. And so will you. Face us, Draka, or will you beg to join our house, as you did that of the Chosen?
Inconsequent fools! Defend your house! Defend your Margrave!
We have them! Fire!
Do not let them...
Speak without fear.
Xandria, I implore you to take Garmel's heart. It is a grim task, but it carries his gift of shaping flesh. Its power would enhance your nascent crest of ascension.
Thank you. I will see it done. For the Archon.
It must be done. I'm relieved that I am not the one. I am not the one to carry that thing back to Bastion. Let us ferry the heart to Elysian Hold swiftly. There are many in the Shadowlands who would strike at us to take its power for their own. Keep your eyes open, Mawwalker. We return to our kin victorious this day.
Meet me in Elysian Hold. We shall place the heart together.
Lead the way, Baroness.
I feel like so much of that was disconjointed, and I was muted for the first part of the reading of that, so my bad.
It should surprise no one that Mechanicos already prepared the crest to receive such endowments. You have my attention.
I'm glad to be among our own once more. Maldraxxus is not to my tastes. Once you are ready, all you must do is place the heart within the sphere here on the crest of Ascension. Mechanicos' handwork will ensure that its energy is channeled properly to aid in our Ascension rituals, and its power should help protect the crest against any further attack. May the House of Constructs never set foot in our realm again.
The honor is yours, Mawwalker, as thanks for your role in our victory against Garmor.
This looks to be the orb Xandria directed you to place the heart in. The Flesh Shaper's heart fits readily into the glowing sphere. As it enters, you hear faint clicking sounds within the crest, as if it were designed to accept such power readily. Thus begins a new era for the Kyrian.
Already I feel the crest's power grow. New Ascended will be pivotal against Lysonia and Uther. We should seek further enhancements from the other Covenant's realms. I will discuss the matter with Adrestes. Go in service, Mawwalker.
I am the Archon's will.
Assistance from Sinfall. In order to defeat the Forsworn, the crest needs an artifact that embodies repentance, atoning for past mistakes, and moving forward. I have an artifact in mind. Long ago, many souls from Revendreth arrived in Bastion. purer souls than we have ever received from Revendreth. They bore the mark of the seal of contrition, a focus that expedited their cleansing. Go to Revendreth and find this seal, so that we may harness its power.
Stay true to our eternal... Clea, Pelagos, accompany the Moorwalker to retrieve this seal.
I listen.
Hallmark, while I enjoy Pelagos' companionship, I fear that he will struggle to stay hidden without wings to fly out of sight.
I appreciate the concern, but I can take care of myself.
Consider it a learning opportunity. Seek the Curator. I have already sent word for her aid in this matter.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
Our duty is true, our purpose pure. We will not.
It has been quite some time since I've seen a Kyrian. Perhaps you will lend me a feather for my studies. Maybe a dozen.
Oh, look! The Mawwalker has arrived.
Thank the Archon.
Nice to meet you.
I see you sided with the
Did we
Kyrian.
already do that?
I see you sided with the Kyrian. Disappointing, but I cannot say I'm surprised. You always seemed quite whimsical. We're looking for the Seal of Contrition.
The Seal of Contrition. Created by a noble by the name of Alwyn, I believe. A brilliant artifact in the art of repentance. I'm afraid its fate, as well as its creators, is lost to me. I know someone who could help, but not willingly. I was fine.
I am truly sorry. I do not have more answers.
Fuzzy.
I am truly sorry. I do not have more answers. The maw scattered my mind quite a bit. I will help to the best of my ability.
Now, which order did I set those tomb traps in?
The Countess knows the fates and going-ons of every noble in Revendreth. It is the best way to keep her in debt. However, she has a dark secret. Despite what many she may say, she was once mortal. We will need to find where she keeps her Sinstone. No easy feat, of course. We will need to gather some intel. The Venthyr of the Chalice District are constantly gossiping. Collect their letters from the couriers until you learn something of interest.
I serve not only Bastion.
I worry about entering the city. I'm sure you have noticed how we, we stand out here. Denathrius's loyalists have eyes everywhere, and no more dedicated soldiers than the Stoneborn. Their eyes and ears watch over the Chalice District. Take out their leaders so none can report our presence here before we acquire the seal.
The Countess surely knows poor Alwyn's fate. If we can find her Sinstone, it will be the leverage we need for her to assist in your search.
I have an idea to help myself blend in. I'll meet you in the Chalice District.
Pelagos! Keep an eye out for him. I'll scout from above.
The Master will not be questioned.
Thank the Archon. I could use some aid.
Making my way into the city unseen was not as simple as I thought. I trekked through some mud where I came across these small men. Perhaps Clea is right. I draw far too much attention here to be of much use. Perhaps I can disguise myself? Please, help me by gathering some Venthyr clothing as a disguise.
I will find my way over to Clea and the Curator. Please, excuse me. Mates?
Hey, Blue! You trying to ditch us or what?
You reek of Kyrian filth!
anticipated his absolving duty. The nerve of him, thinking himself busier than the rest of us.
My courier to the night market to sell some goods for me, and he had the gall to name me. I discharged that fool on the spot. Tiresome brokers will hold it against me for millennia.
A bouquet of 23 hand-picked midnight roses, a stone-born guard that reports solely to me, and tea made from leaves plucked from the Ember Ward. Then I may consider keeping the location of your Sinstone a secret.
The famous Moorwalker!
House Primrose cordially invites Houses Darkfane and Sinfang to discuss arrangements vis-à-vis the Countess. Let us strengthen the new bonds between our families.
I will tear your flesh, your bones! I will tear your flesh from your bones.
The might of Maldraxxus protects I have powerful eyes. The might of Maldraxxus protects me.
I did some digging myself. It seems the Countess keeps her Sinstone locked away in a crypt. The keys spread amongst nobility as a sign of favor.
Hopefully, our friend has found a clue to who may hold these keys then. Change is coming.
This city
and we
makes
must change with it.
This city makes my skin crawl. I feel like I am constantly being watched, that people are whispering behind my back. Taking out the Stoneborn leaders should slow the flow of information back to Denathrius' loyalists.
Share your words.
Pelagos sifts through the clothing you brought him. Such fine fabric. I believe this could work.
Oh.
Let me
Hello.
try this on.
You'll need to wait your turn.
How do I look?
I do not believe that will fool anybody, brother. You have a talent for magic. Perhaps an illusion would better serve you.
3 houses that could find themselves in the Countess's favor. Peculiar. Sounds like you're going to explore the Redalav district.
Somehow we forgot how to be offensive.
My weapon and my wings are yours.
The Venthyr travel long distances through enchanted mirrors. The keys we look for are not as we have in Bastion, but rather shards of a mirror that will lead to the Sinstone's location. Based on the intel you found, we know which 3 houses hold these shards. Primrose, Darkbane, and Sinfang. Go to their manors and retrieve the shards. We will find the frame to piece them into.
Nice to meet you. Oh, or did we already do that?
The Countess keeps her thumb on the pulse of every noble in Revendreth, past and present. To her, information is power. She does not share it easily. If I know the Countess, which I do, her Sinstone will have stronger protection than mere keys. She is quite fond of curses to protect her gateways. I am capable of creating a residue that will protect us, but it requires the petals of a specific flower you can find in Redalav Gardens. Collect the petals of these flowers so that I may protect us from the dangers to come.
Come with me. I will place a bell to help you get down to the Redalav district.
I will search for the frame. Pelagos, please find a better disguise.
Ring this if you need help getting to the ground. I will provide aerial support. Good luck.
I could smell your stench as soon as you arrived. Come now, show me what the Kyrian have taught you. My shard! My ticket to power!
Over here! We have found the mirror frame! I was fine before the Maw. Now everything is fuzzy.
I am sure you caused quite a ruckus among the nobility. We must work quickly.
Revendreth is a servant of two masters.
I will need many petals to protect the four of us. Curator sifts through the petals. It may be a stretch, but I believe I can make this work.
Somehow we forgot how to be Venthyr.
The mirror frame.
Remember.
The mirror frame rests at the bottom of Redelav Hall. Claire and Pelagos wait there. With these shards, I can piece it together. We will go through, grab the Sin Stone, and go face the Countess. Let nothing stand in our way.
Now, which order did I say made quick work of the Venthyr in our past? He is truly a sight to behold. Follow me downstairs. Your friends are waiting.
I was going to say real quick work she made of them as they're standing there, but phasing poop.
Pelagos, I am impressed. That is quite the disguise.
If I did not know any better, I would think you're a Venthyr of some renown.
Thank you. Illusion magic is not quite my forte, but I took a page from the Venthyr's book.
Hello.
At your word, I shall put the mirror back together. I'm ready.
Somehow we forgot how with these shards and some of my own anima, I will piece this mirror back together.
Go ahead and make sure it is safe.
Be careful, Pelagos. We'll be right behind you. Everybody remember to apply the powder to protect yourself.
Allows protection from any traps on the Countess's mirror. A powder made from ground-up death lotus, among other things, known for its use in Venthyr spells.
The Countess demands more hands at her tower. I am to take over here.
Sir, we are not supposed to leave our posts for any reason.
At once, or I shall tell the Countess to take away your... wine.
Yes, sir. At once, sir.
I did it? I did it! Let us go!
I stand with you. The Countess's Sinstone will be ours.
You will never defeat me, Kyrian.
Oh, she doesn't have to, friend. I will.
Take the Sinstone. Let us leave here before we are caught. Pelagos, that was amazing. You really pulled through with that disguise.
Really? Oh, thank you, Clea.
I mean, I could have easily just murdered all the guards, but okay.
How may I serve you?
Venthyr carry their pasts as a burden, a weight upon them. The Kyrians stand free of ours. Every Venthyr who lived a past life has a Sinstone. The Countess hid hers, insisting she was born of the Shadowlands. So much power in one stone. Your past can be used against you. This is why we free ourselves.
Deep breaths.
Nice to meet you.
The Countess built her reputation on being a native Venthyr, never a soul. Revealing her Sinstone to the world would be catastrophic. This is the leverage we need for the information we seek. She will tell us where Alwyn is, where the seal is. This mirror leads to her estate. I will follow behind you as backup, but the Kyrian shall wait here. Don't let her threaten you. You hold the power.
After you?
Okay. After me.
Just who I was expecting. Curator, my dear. Did you really think I would not hear of your little plan? Come along. We should speak in private.
Keep on your guard. The Countess is not one to mess with.
Oh, don't worry about that, friend. I will mess with her greatly.
It seems you have found my Sinstone, and you have come to return it to me. So the Moorwalker does not think you came to threaten me. Let us choose our words carefully. But we are all friends here. Please eat. Then we will discuss your problem. Since we agree you are not here to blackmail me, why did you seek my attention?
We are looking for a particular object, Countess. One that was once in noble hands. I assume you know of the Seal of Contrition.
Ah, yes. Surrounded by some amount of drama, was it not? Yes. But first, you have something for me? Your attire is quaint.
You are lucky that the curator is by your side, Mallwalker. If you dared this stunt on your own, you would have never seen your precious bastion again. I shall tell you the story of the Seal of Contrition. Then you are to leave immediately.
Some time ago, Alwyn created the Seal of Contrition to aid in extracting anima from the souls in his care. The seal was seen as a failure by most. Yes, it purged sins from souls quickly, but the amount of anima produced was lacking. When Denathrius found out about this wasteful relic, he exiled Alwyn to the Ember Ward. Nobody has seen him or the seal since. That is all I know. Now be gone, before this stops being amusing.
Oh, hello.
The Ember Ward is filled. The Ember Ward is filled with outcasts from Revendreth's society, whether they rebelled, crossed a noble, or simply looked at Denathrius wrong. It is a light-scorched land that drives Venthyr mad unless they manage to stay within the shadows. If Alwyn is there, it may be too late. Let us visit Theotar at the Sanctuary of the Mad. I'm sure he will be pleased to see you.
I have arranged a flight to the Ember Ward. We shall depart from the balcony above.
Darkest greetings.
When I first arrived in Revendreth, my penance was to serve the Countess and the nobles of her court. Over the millennia, my penance has turned into a desire. Now willingly remain here as a personal servant and confidant to the Countess. I tend to her every need and lock away her darkest secrets. For your sake, I hope another lock is not needed.
I get you a Sinstone, yeah?
Alright, Alfred.
It has been so
That's
long.
interesting. Are they trying to, like, female Batman or something? Oh, that would help if... Okay. Going upstairs.
We have eternity.
Is it true that they say what they say about the Mallwalker?
May your trip to the Ember Ward be without trouble.
I don't know what they say, so I can't say yes or no, my friend. Might as well take the chance to talk to all these friendly NPCs while I'm here.
Approach freely.
I must say, I do admire the Countess's strength of conviction, don't you?
You must see.
Fancy meeting you here,
They can
Pandar.
make you
The Countess
something
must be
fulfill
feeling charitable.
May you rise ever higher.
Duke Jonathan and Duke Jeremiah.
I
Looks
would
you
wager
up and down
you are
without
hiding
uttering a
many
word of
dark
acknowledgement.
secrets. Oh,
Okay.
something new.
Alright, let's do it. That's not how you spell leeched, but okay.
The Seal of Contrition will allow us to rebuild our crest and make new Ascended to fill Bastion's ranks against the Forsworn.
Forgive my appearance. My hair is quite unruly today.
Ah, Hulong, welcome back to Revendreth. Allow me to connect you with someone who may be of service.
Alwyn! You have visitors, my friend. Shortly after Alwyn fell mad to the light, The seal was stolen by a disposed duke who aimed to harness its power for himself. We have recently tracked him down, and we're discussing next steps. Your timing is serendipitous as always.
You start fight, I fight. For the prince. You start fight, I fight.
The Ashgul inspects you, checking your weapons and armor closely. He shifts his eyes from you to your Kyrian companions before checking back in with Theotar, who nods to him. Alwyn motions for you to follow him.
Stay close.
Mind-scorched Alwyn shifts his gaze around nervously, a crazed look in his eyes.
What is on your mind?
I swear to be an appropriate representative of Bastion in our ways. The Venthyr and the Kyrian have many differences, but I believe we can find common ground. I have only heard tales of the Emberward before now. It's breathtaking, yet terrible. The light burns the Venthyr here, scorching their flesh and driving them mad. The only reprieve is darkness, but thugs have taken over every inch of shelter outside of the sanctuary. There is no redemption for them, only justice.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
We passed many Ashguls on the way here, screaming in pain from their light-dispensed burns. And after meeting Alwyn and the others here, my heart aches for them. They have lost much of who they once were, and suffer daily for it. Please, collect some berries from the Ashen Traverse. I believe I could impart anima into them to create a healing salve to soothe their wounds. It is the least I can do.
I am coming along. Aerial support at your service.
Let's go. Stay close.
You start fight, I end fight.
Alwyn looks to you, then to Clea. He nods, resolve in his eyes. Where's Clea? Okay.
We are watching.
Okay.
Allow me to show you my weapon and my wings are yours.
When people fall to their vices, they must be judged accordingly.
Whatever the challenge,
The denizens
we
of
shall
the
rise to
Emberward
it.
have suffered enough for their mistakes. The light goes too far in its punishment. It is my duty to help those in pain. This salve shall help.
This salve should help relieve your pain, at least for a time, Alvin. Thank our friend for retrieving the necessary petals.
For the prince.
Owen points at a Venthyr on the ledge above. He lets out a slight low rumble.
Stay close.
It's about time. In a bout for power, Duke Veal stole the seal of contrition from Alwyn's grasp. Alright, trash bag. Time to get owned.
With the power of the seal, I shall control the entirety of the Ember War. You can never defeat me!
Finally, the seal is within our grasp.
Once used in the penitential process for souls arriving in Revendreth, it was cast aside long ago for more brutal methods.
I serve not only
Alwyn has brought us far. We must retrieve the seal. Could it really be the object of our long search? With the seal in hand, we must return to Bastion. Alwyn has received his justice. He has bequeathed the seal to our care. Let us say our goodbyes at the Sanctuary of the Mad, and then head home. I look forward to returning to the blue skies and open fields of Bastion.
Keep a calm mind. I will meet you at the Sanctuary of the Mad. Let us get Pelagos and go home.
I was fine before the mall.
We have retrieved the seal and are returning to Bastion.
Fuzzy. Now, that is wonderful news indeed. I am sure your Kyrian will be quite pleased. I must admit, I am sad to see you go.
I have learned much from you, Curator. I believe there are many similarities in our ways and the Venthyrs. We all must face our pasts.
It seems we have all learned something in this endeavor, Pelagos. Indeed, nobody can run forever.
Thank you all, once again. Come, brother. Let us return home.
Holomark, Moorwalker.
You wish to be
I
of
have
service?
something you need to see. State your purpose.
One of my scouts brought back intelligence on Lysonia's movements. Let's see it then.
I will be watching you, Moorwalker.
The Archon's faithful work to rebuild the Crest of Ascension, empowered by the other Covenants.
Go, my Forsworn. Finish preparations. The new dawn must rise soon.
I shall inform the Archon.
You speak to the
Concern
Forge
about
Prime,
Callisthenes'
master of Bastion
report,
development.
but not my problem. Seal should work perfectly. Preparations for the seal are complete. Go insert it into the crest. Be delicate yet firm. Move with purpose, but a steady hand.
I have high standards. You must meet them.
The orb hangs in front of you. The seal in your hand pulses quickly. As you see the seal of contrition flash with power as you pull... you see the seal of contrition flash with power as you pull your hand away from it. One singular item connecting the denizens of Bastion and Revendeth in more ways than the obvious.
The seal of contrition represents many things. Repentance, remorse, cleansing yourself of your past mistakes and moving forward from them. Its power brought souls to Bastion, and now it shall help bless our aspirants with their wings. Go in service, knowing that your achievement has brought us one step closer to restoring the sanctity of our order.
Francis, lucky news en route.
It's coming together, but it's not quite there yet.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Do you need a task?
You stand before the Ascended.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you. Good fortune to our friends. Stop. Browse. Smell. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
You seek me. We shine in her glory.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
I have many, many wares. Many farewells.
Our fates converge.
Many deals for
You
a
have
friend of
faced
the Rumble.
much.
Like you.
Flight.
You are seen.
Hulong, we need only one more piece to complete the Crest of Ascension. Eons ago, our crest was originally crafted with the assistance of the Fae. Deep within Ardenweald lies a portal they maintain to ferry souls back to their worlds. It is a source of great power and the final key to rebuilding the crest. Seek out the Winter Queen in Ardenweald and plead our case. We've already sent Pelagos ahead as our envoy to arrange for your meeting.
Go in search. Pelagos is in Ardenweald, requesting an audience with the Queen. Meet him there.
You are seen. Our watch. court awaits you in the chamber. I will take you there. My oath is to the forest entire.
You must be the one that Bastion envoy mentioned. Yes, I am here for an audience with the Winter Queen. Please take me to her.
Night and
I see our guest has arrived.
I am here for you.
Oolong, it is good to see you. The court has been assembled, and in just a moment the Queen will decide on our request. Let's hear what the Queen has to say.
I believe in you.
Bastion has ever been a faithful ally. Speak, child of the Archon.
Your Grace, the Crest of Ascension has been destroyed. We request the aid of Ardenwield's magic to forge a new one.
Our groves teem with the magic you seek, but only a vessel of Ardenwield can contain such power, and they are precious to us.
My queen, I will help the Kyrian prepare a vessel.
Such a vow must not be made lightly, Willow Blossom.
Souls cannot enter the Shadowlands without the Ascended. I understand what is asked of me, and I swear to see it through.
Then your pledge is made. Prepare the vessel for the ritual.
Looks like we're gonna be fast friends. Race you downstairs.
Bastion thanks you, Your Grace.
The hunt has been called, and I have answered.
Greetings, Oolong. May I be of assistance? I'd like to leave the Queen's audience chamber, please.
For Queen and...
What shall we do? Over here.
We have lots of work ahead of us. We cannot conduct the ritual without a very special guest. He's a Silkstrider larva named Grubby, and he's my best friend. Unfortunately, the nasty Spriggans took him. What's worse is they cast illusions on what they steal, so no one can take it back. The Spriggans often carry trickster powder. If you can take some of that stuff, I can reverse their illusions and rescue Grubby.
Goodbye, friend.
I will collect the seed for the ritual. Meet me once you have found Grubby.
Willow Blossom wonders if she gave Pelagos the right information, and then shrugs. Well, that tells me that Pelagos isn't going to have the right kind of seed. He's going to have like an anima corn or something. Trinkle, trinkle, little twerp. On the note as the scribblings for a plan to steal Silkstrider larvae and cook them. It is signed by someone named Trinkle. Kill Trinkle.
This is gonna be fun! Let's see if you bleed!
Found him! Grubby, you shouldn't run off like that. I always have time for friends.
We found him.
Another time, then.
Nasty Spriggan. The next thing we need to prepare the vessel is a set of Night's Veil flowers. We use these flowers in our ceremonies, but since the drought, we've just used them as props in our plays. There are certainly some backstage at the Starlake Amphitheater. I bet Moonberry's there for the rehearsal of their next play. As a bonus, this will work out quite nicely for me to get revenge on her. Willow Blossom flashes a wicked grin.
See you soon.
What shall I craft next?
Beware! We are in the middle of rehearsal!
Ooh, I know. Let's disguise ourselves with some leftover jerk powder.
Hey! You with the tree! Get to your mark! That's not right! Move the tree to the other side! Perfect! Okay, everyone take a break.
Now's our chance. Head backstage. Let's play a little prank on Moonberry. It's only fair she gets pranked sometimes too. Her dressing room is across from here.
Fine Lady Moonberry's soap resting on the table. Add red petals to the bottle, add purple petals to the bottle, or add green petals to the bottle. Let's make her green.
It's time for the burning of Teldrassil scene! Where is the tree?
I always have. We better go.
Do you have the flowers? Mission accomplished. This'll be so funny. Ah, sweet revenge. Pelagos should have the seed by now. Can't start the ritual without the seed. He's likely still at Claw's Edge. We'll see you there.
Another time then.
Willow Blossom indicates she and Grubby will fly ahead and meet you at Claw's Edge.
A song to lift your spirits?
You could probably use a little help, huh?
All things in balance.
So, the choosing of what particular thing to troll her with and not being the tree going into place or anything, none of that's referenced. That's just like a, oh, we trolled her, haha, sweet revenge. I guess we'll see her later, maybe colored in the color that I chose or something, I don't know.
Your spirit is a bright one. What form do you take?
So, these are not the right seeds then? Ugh, you must have said blue seed with red leaves. It is good to see you.
As expected. Whoops, wrong seeds. I hope we can still find a use for these.
Lift up those around you.
What shall we do today?
These red seeds will still prove useful. They come from a very dangerous plant and are quite unstable. If we're going to recover the blue seed we really need, then these might help. Let's clear out some of these gorm and search for the real seed.
Hi, friend.
Oh no, this place is littered with mites. They are cute like Grubby, but they grow into horrible gorm. If we cleared some of them out, then the Sylvari will have less to fight against later. They can burrow away, so it's best to burn them up with Pelagos' red seeds. They'll be good for something after all.
See you soon. Wow, those pack a punch. Let's throw more. shall we do today? Hi, friend.
It'll be hard for them to return.
Goodbye, friend. I always have time for friends. What shall we do today?
That's funny. This is Diva. The voice actor for this character is Diva. Write that down on. My text document, keeping track of all of the Okay, there we go.
Hi, friend.
These seeds aren't just useful, they're dangerous.
See you soon.
Greetings, my friend.
I remember seeing a blue seed with red leaves nearby, but it was in a cave behind a wall of brambles. I didn't think of it at the time, but maybe you could use the red seeds to get us in? I wish I didn't mix up the instructions or we wouldn't be in this mess, but maybe it's all going to work out anyway. Let's go.
There is a long road ahead. Behind all that overgrowth, we need to get in there. Use the seeds to clear a path.
Ripened anima seed.
I always have time for friends.
This has been quite the fun adventure, wouldn't you say? The seed.
Goodbye, friend.
I think we have a problem. Plucking the seed from this root must have shaken some burrowed gorm awake. This isn't good. Grab onto me, I will fly us out of here, but we must stop the gorm before they overrun the local Vorkai defenses.
Another time, then. See you soon.
Do you need
Look
a
at
training
all the gorm.
partner?
We've got to stop them before they overrun the forest. We can use some of the seeds to stop them.
Have you read anything interesting lately?
That should do it. The Wild Hunt will handle the remaining gorm. Oh no! We're late for the ritual! See you at the grove! Lady Moonberry, I would never play such a prank on you.
A thorn in my side until the last. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What shall we do today?
I am here for
Okay,
you.
I think everything is finally ready, DeLong.
If there is anything I can do for you, please let me know.
This is quite a ceremony. Everyone is here. This ritual is essential to the recreation of the Crest of Ascension and the preservation of Bastion. We owe the Winter Queen and Willow Blossom a great debt. Someday I hope we can repay them.
Happy to help.
Oolong, everything is ready. With everything we've collected, we can finally receive the vessel. Are you ready? I am ready.
Together, we can achieve anything.
Grubby, I'm so glad I got to see you before I go. Goodbye, my sweet little friend.
Before you go? What do you mean?
Only a vessel of Ardenweald can contain the power of the grove.
Willow, you? You are the vessel? No! There must be another way!
Don't be sad for me, Pelagos. I've spent my whole life serving the forest. This is my chance to help all of the Shadowlands. My final night was wonderful. I'm so happy you were here to share it with me. I am ready, my queen.
Willow. Thank you. Bastion will never forget what you have given us. I will make certain of it.
Oh look, Ardenweald suffers more loss. Huh. Wow, surprising. It's almost like they want to punish Ardenweald over and over again, like some red-headed stepchild of the story. Huh.
Do you need a training partner?
Do you have the vessel? She's gone.
If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again.
I don't know what to say. All that is left is to return the vessel to Polomark Drestes and Bastion. Sacrifice must not be in vain.
You go on ahead. I just need a moment. Have you read anything interesting lately?
Farewell, my friend.
Do you need a task?
You have brought the vessel we require for the completion of the Crest of Ascension. I understand it came at a great cost. We must endeavor to repay our friends in Ardenweald one day. With this greatest of gifts from Ardenweald, we have the final piece to rebuild the Crest of Ascension. Let us make certain Willow Blossom's sacrifice is not in vain.
I am humbled to learn of Ardenweald's noble sacrifice on our behalf. Come, let us meet Pelagos at the crest.
Place the vessel here.
Vessel seems drawn to the spot. Willow Blossom's essence infuses the vessel. It will serve as the heart of the newly constructed Crest of Ascension. Willow Blossom's essence will fuse the crest, completing it so Bastion can once more invest new Ascended.
I am comforted knowing that Willow Blossom lives on and will be part of every new Ascended.
You wish to be of service?
With the final empowerment in place, our renewed Crest of Ascension stands, bolstered by the might of not just Bastion, but all Covenants. Soon, new Ascended will grace these halls once more as aspirants finish their long-awaited trials. None of this would be possible without your aid, Mallwalker. The honor of activating the crest, at last, is yours.
You have both done a great service to our people. Now, we must seal our reborn crest's power to safeguard it from future assault.
Activate the crest of Ascension. Glory of Bastion.
When Devos shattered the crest, she sought to shatter the bonds between us. With the Mallwalker's aid, we have persevered. Our reforged crest stands stronger than ever before. We can once again ascend our ready aspirants and reclaim our realm from the Forsworn. Glory to the Archon! Glory to Bastion! By the Archon's grace.
With the crest complete at last, we must next turn our eyes back to the Forsworn. You notice Grubby looking at you expectantly.
I have increased patrols as requested, Polemarch. Forsworn activity has increased of late. Drastically.
Devos' successor Lysonia poses a grave threat. I will send our bearers to learn of her plans at once.
Thank you. None of this would be possible without you, my friend.